Well, if you didn't already know, it's championship night for the ARCA series here in the Flexible Freight Solutions, sponsored by Flexible Freight Solutions. I'll get it out here. We're at Las Vegas Motor Speedway here tonight. We are going to crown a champion in the ARCA series tonight, and I'm pretty excited about the race. Alan Wernecki, Mickey Isaac, Charles Stevens Jr., and Todd Schott are all racing to get that belt here tonight, Jamie. And man, it is going to be a lot of fun here tonight.
Absolutely. And we got some, a little bit of drama unfolding here to start this race off. Right now, you got Todd Schott, Mickey Isaac sitting in the top four qualifying wise. Uh, Charles Stevens looks like he's going to have to take an EOL to start this thing off. So you're going to have playoff drivers spread throughout this entire field. Looks like probably whoever does the best job of surviving this is going to be crowned the champion.
Yeah, a lot of different things going on here tonight. Like you said, we've got an end of the line penalty here for Charles Stevens Jr. to start this thing off here tonight. Couple guys qualifying up front. And, it is championship night, and it comes down to which one of these four drivers can finish in front of the other to bring home the belt. And of course, we've got a lot of other cars on the field here tonight. We got a stout field here tonight, close to 25 cars out here. So a lot of these other guys are going to be out here trying to win this race tonight, finish out the season strong. As we look right now, is qualifying's getting ready to wrap up. Um, I mean, I'm going to be as surprised as the next person, but Jake Ellingson in that number 27 machine looks like he's going to take the pole here tonight, Jamie.
Yeah, this isn't the first time we've seen him on the front row, and the last time we saw him up there on the front row, it did not go too well for him. I don't think he made it through turn two uh, without really messing that up. So hopefully he don't let the nerves get to him tonight, and keeps a cool head about himself, and takes advantage of his good starting spot and has a good solid race.
Yeah, hopefully so. But the grid is set here for this evening on championship night here in the Flexible Freight Solutions ARCA Series. And Jacob Ellingson in the number 27 machine, one of our, I think he likes to call himself stepchild of Go Locker Racing. But congratulations to him on taking the pole here tonight with a lap time of 30.392. Starting to his outside is going to be Kai Shepard at number 43. Starting in third, one of our championship four drivers, Todd Schott, in that double zero from Dirt Affliction. Starting to his outside, another one of the championship four in that 01, Mickey Isaac. Starting in fifth, our favorite Marine, Chuck Feltz, in the number 75. Starting at sixth is going to be Alan Wernecki in that number 72. And seventh is Eric Burkhalter in the number 71. To his outside, Jesse Necula in the 84. Good to see him out here. Dave Jones is going to start ninth position in the number 10 machine. Travis Bieber is going to start in 10th in the 114. Stephen McDonald in the 68 and 11th. And to his outside, the 99 of Brandon Wallace. Starting in 13th is Tyler Rice in the number 6 machine. And to his outside, Spencer Gay. And rounding out our top 15 here tonight, Jamie, is going to be Michael Morrison in the number 21.
It's starting his outside, starting 16th, and number 55, Charlie Gates. Starting 17th, number 48, Jason Lottridge. Starting 18th, number 13, Garrett Kinder. Starting 19th, number 52, Adam Lang. Starting 20th, final playoff driver in the field who appears to be starting from the pits, number 88, Charles Stevens. Starting 24th is 04, Brandon Pollock. Starting 22nd, number 79, Josh Lokenvitz. Starting 23rd is in the fields, number 17, Josh Oswald. Round out the field tonight. Starting 24th, number 32 of Jason Matthew.
Strong field of drivers here this evening. We've got four drivers here tonight. Again, Alan Wernecki, Mickey Isaac, Charles Stevens Jr., and the number 88 machine, and Todd Schott, all going for the championship here tonight. A couple of these drivers here starting up in the top five. Actually, three of the drivers starting up in the top five: Mickey Isaac, Todd Schott, and Alan Wernecki. So Charles Stevens Jr. is going to have a ways to go to get up here, but he's going to have 100 laps to be able to do that. And going to be a lot of exciting racing here tonight from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Love this track. It's one of my favorite mile-and-a-half tracks and I can't think of a better place to crown a champion if you're going to do it on a 1.5 miles than Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen Garrett Kinder has taken an EOL to start this race off, and Charles Stevens' car continues to sit on pit road. Not sure what's going on there. He was given an EOL, but that doesn't mean you have to start for the pits. So we're off. Green flag is out. All eyes will be on Jake Ellingson to see if he can get a clean start here and not take himself out in turn 1.
As he gets a good start there, is able to clear the field. The race is going to be on for second position here. And I would have to think that some of these playoff drivers here in this championship four going to take it a little easy here. They know that they're racing each other. Don't have to win the race here tonight. They just got to finish in front of the other guys. Right now, our championship leader right now is going to be Todd Schott as he clears for that position. Jake Ellingson leads lap number 1 here of our scheduled 100 tonight, the championship night here, the Flexible Freight Solutions ARCA Series. We still got a lot of cars running 2x2 back through the field here as cars jockeying for position. But, I mean, really good to see. I know we're not supposed to be partial in those types of things, but man, it's really good to see that number 27 Goat Locker Racing machine out front.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him for getting a good start this time around, not letting the moment be too big for him. Apparently his parents were so disgusted with his last effort when he was on the front row, they haven't even bothered to show up for this. So they're missing out.
That's rough, man. Jake Ellingson, that is rough, man. Jake Ellingson is going to lead another lap here tonight. He's got Kai Shepard right behind him. Todd Schott right now sitting in that championship position, sitting back in third. Mickey Isaacs right behind him. Alan Warnecki, another one of our championship four, sitting back in fifth position. Our favorite Marine, Chuck Phelps, running in sixth. And a lot of cars back here jockeying for position. See Aaron Adcock really back there. We'll keep an eye on Charles Stevens Jr. as well, as he is actually out on the track right now, running by himself. I know he ended up starting from the pits there, but I'm not sure why. Jamie, I'm not sure why it was that significant of a penalty there or why he did that, but he's 18 seconds back of our leader right now, not a lap down. So we'll continue to watch here a little bit. And we'll probably see a couple cautions here this evening back up in the field.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what that's about. Only other thing I can think of, it definitely wasn't, I can't imagine that he was given an EOL plus being told he had to start for the pits. I have noticed he's had some connection issues tonight. He had some issues in the Xfinity race earlier. We've already seen him kicked out of here one time during practice. So maybe he did that because he's concerned about his connection issues and didn't want to create problems for other people. So that's just a guess right now. We don't know. Maybe we'll be able to find out a little bit later. Maybe if that crack journalist Eddie Smith, who appears to be in the stream, could reach out to Jonah. Maybe Jonah knows. I believe Jonah is doing some race control stuff. So maybe somebody can tell us what's going on.
Crack journalist. I mean, he is from Mississippi, so not sure how these two things tied together, but, sometimes I'll stretch a little bit. But that number 27 machine of Jake Ellingson continues to lead here tonight. He's got Kai Shepard right behind him. As we look back at Todd Schott, he's falling a little bit back into the leaders, but having a solid run here tonight. Alan Warnecki is and Mickey Isaac battling really hard back here for that fourth and fifth position. Again, these are our championship drivers here. All they have to do is finish in front of the other one. And right now, if we're going to end the race, Todd Schott would be our champion here tonight.
Yeah. All three of those playoff drivers, well, 3 of the 4 playoff drivers running nose to tail, third, fourth, and fifth. So I imagine, now Alan Warnecki's gotten around Mickey Isaac to swap that position around. So I imagine for this thing's all said and done, we're gonna see some dramatic stuff happening with those three guys.
Yeah, I mean, you got one shot at this thing. You made the championship four. You know the task at hand. All you have to do is finish in front of those other three drivers. So you got to do everything that you can possibly do to be able to do that. We're on lap number 10 of our scheduled 100 here tonight on our championship night. So a lot of racing left here to go, but a great start to this race so far. These drivers seem to be able to figure out Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And really, Jamie, as we were watching practice, we saw a lot of these guys get really loose off the corners, but they seem to be able to figure it out in race trim so far.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was just a product of a lot of guys working on their qualifying time and just trying to get everything they could get. But we saw it from quite a few guys. So, yeah, I was a little concerned with how I was seeing the cars get so loose. But now that the green flag has fallen, these guys have gotten it together. And, man, I mean, 11 laps so far have been green. So, fingers crossed that we can keep this up for the remaining laps.
Take a look back up front to our leader, Jake Ellingson, who continues to lead this race here tonight from the pole. So a very strong 27 car here tonight. Kai Shepard continues to hound the tail of that car right now, and Todd Schott about I don't know, 1.3 back at this point in time. Alan Warnecki 2.5 back, and Nikki Isaac almost 3 seconds back of our leaders. So these front couple guys are really setting a blistering pace right now.
Yeah, we are seeing Todd Schott make up a little bit of ground on our leader. He was more than 1.5 seconds back not too long ago, so he's slowly making his way up towards the front here. And we're seeing a little bit of juggling between Jake and Kai Shepard. They seem to be trading tenths back and forth from lap to lap. We'll see Kai really get up close to Jake and then have to fall back. So Jake's really doing a good job. Been very consistent with his line. Man, running a hell of a race right now to this point.
Yeah, I mean, running a very strong race here tonight. Again, we're all a little bit partial here, especially to the Ellingson family and all the support that they have given not only to Go Locker Racing, but the original Rebel Series as well. But Jake Ellingson right now is starting to kind of stretch that lead out. He's up 6/10 over Kai Shepard. Todd Schott's about a second and a half back. Ellen 2.5 back. Mickey Isaac about 2.8 at this point in time. As we continue to kind of check in on a couple of our different drivers, let's go back and check in on one of the biggest movers of the race right now, which is Josh Lockeridge. That number 79 machine, he is up 11 spots to 11th position. So quickly making his way up to the field right now. Charles Stevens Jr., our fourth championship driver right now, is 20 seconds back of our leader, running shotgun on the field right now. Probably praying for a caution so he can get caught up to the field and hopefully be able to get up here and challenge to get this championship tonight.
He's definitely going to need that caution for sure. And it's a long way to go in this race. I noticed it is 100 laps. Typically, the ARCA Series runs like 67 laps, so this is a little bit longer race than what they normally run. So the odds of this thing going green to the end are probably not real great. We should see a couple cautions here before the night's over. So as long as Charles Stevens doesn't go a lap down early, he should be fine. And to make another quick note, people don't take it too serious what I said earlier about Jake's parents being disgusted with him. That's really not true. The Ellingsons are not here tonight watching this race because Pagan had her awards banquet tonight. So I knew they wouldn't be here. They were gonna be missing this race. I know Mama Ellingson didn't like the fact she had to miss it, but obviously they had to get their priorities together. So
that's true. And as they're going through the award ceremony and all that stuff, we were privileged enough, Jamie, me and you, to put Go Locker on the side of her car. She runs Bandoleros, and we're excited for this next year coming up as well to continue to sponsor that car and continue to sponsor her racing career, as she has just done some amazing things. I can't wait to see what this year brings. And I tell you, Jamie, us here at Goat Locker Racing, we're going to have to go make a race.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to have to figure that out. Definitely want to do it. So, going to be highly motivated to get that done this next season coming up. And, you know, she was a rookie this year. So, did a really great job. I really think she's going to have an opportunity next year to see a lot of improvement, and she's going to have a year of experience under her belt. I see wins coming for her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And we're excited to be a part of it. And, Jake Ellingson continues to set a blistering pace here as he has pulled ahead of Kai Shepard by 0.8 of a second. So he continues to stretch his lead out here. Todd Schott kind of continues to lurk back there about 1.5, 1.6 seconds back at Jake Ellingson at this point in time. Alan Winecki has kind of stepped up his pace a little bit, and I think between him and Todd Schott, there's going to be a battle going on. And Mickey Isaac's right there as well. So 3 of our 4 championship drivers here tonight are all kind of together at this point in time, and Alan Winecki is trying to make the move on Todd Schott right now to get around him, which would put him in the championship lead here.
Yeah, and Alan Winecki is going to be up into 3rd place, it looks like, right now.
Right now, that would put him as winning the championship here tonight, as those 3 drivers stay nose to tail here. Todd Schott, Mickey Isaac, and Alan Winecki. As we are still under green here tonight on lap number 23 of our scheduled 100. Flexible Freight Solutions Championship night here tonight. One way or another, we're going to crown a champion. And it's been a lot of great racing here so far. Jake Ellingson continues to lead up front. Now about a 0.7 of a second lead. So these top couple drivers here, like you were saying a little bit earlier, Jamie, they keep exchanging about a 1/10 or so each lap.
Yeah. But I tell you who's not doing any kind of exchanging, and that's Alan Winecki. He's just taking right now. He's knocking off at least a 1/10 every lap on our leader. So Alan Winecki's probably done a really good job of saving his tires, biding his time back there. And now that he's clear of Todd Schott and Mickey Isaac, he is marching to the front.
Yes, he's cut the lead down to about a second at this point in time. So Alan Winecki is definitely in the march up front, as we are a quarter of the way through our race here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And the Flexible Freight Solutions Championship night here in the ARCA Series. Alan Winecki continues to make a lot of ground on our leader, Jake Ellingson, right now. This has been, I can't say it enough, I mean, just a banner night for that number 27 machine. Took the pole here tonight and has led all the laps here. So no matter what happens, I mean, Jake Ellingson is having, I'll call it a career night thus far.
Absolutely. I mean, he's led 26 laps to this point. That's got to be about 23 more laps than he led all season. So, you know, great run here tonight. And he's got that Go Locker Racing car up in front and looking good.
Yeah, as now we see Alan Winecki pull up to the bumper of Kai Shepard, looking to make a move on him. And Todd Schott and Mickey Isaac are not far behind. So our championship 4 drivers right now look like they are playing a little bit of the conservative game, save their tires, save their car a little bit for the long run. And I think we're going to see all 3 of them start to move up towards the front. Take a look at a couple of other drivers here this evening. Chuck Phelps right now running in that 6th position, having himself a great race. Spencer Gay in the number 69 machine is up 7 spots from where he started. One of the biggest movers of the race right now is that number 32 machine of Jason Matthew. He's up 12 spots from where he started into the 12th position. So got some big movers here tonight.
Yeah, we saw Jason Matthews at the top of the leaderboard there in practice. I'm not sure why he didn't put down a qualifying lap, but so it's really no surprise to see him work his way up to where he's gotten, because he definitely was showing the speed. So we'll see if he's got enough to keep climbing and be a threat to win this thing before it's all said and done. And right now, Alan Warnicki has caught the 27 of Jake Ellingson, and he's hunting around trying to figure out how he's going to get around him.
As he is now going to look low on that number 20 and 27 machine, heading off into 3 and 4, easily clear him. As we're starting to see some of the tires come into play here a little bit, and the tire wear as we hit lap number 30 here. But a new leader here tonight, Alan Warnicki in that number 72 machine, to the point. Sitting pretty good to bring home the championship here tonight. Todd Shutt and Mickey Eisen are still trying to find their way around Jake Ellingson and Kai Shepard.
Now, Kai Shepard's got to the inside of the 27. Oh, Jake battles back a little bit on that high. He's going to get a good run off the high side. Don't know if it's going to be enough to hold on to second place, but he's definitely making Kai Shepard work for it. And they stay door to door as they head into turn 1. This is the first time we've seen Jake on the high side like this. Right now, he's pulling it off and making it work. He's going to take that position back. They head off into turn 3.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway provides a lot of great racing, a couple different crews. We've seen guys really on the bottom most of the night here tonight, but you can get a good run, a lot of momentum running the high side here a little bit. But Alan Warnicki, I mean, really showing that long run speed in that car right now. As Mickey Eisen running back in the 4th position, is looking to try to make his way around some of these drivers. I tell you what, that number 32 machine, Jason Matthews, is now up 16 positions. He is up into the 8th position right now, and he is all over the back bumper of Garrett Kinder, who's up 11 positions. So we've got a couple guys here on this long run really starting to make their way up through the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Jason Matthews is he's running a great race to this point. As we see now, looks like Jake Ellingson's going to bring that 27 to pit road, and Pegleg Phelps is coming with him.
Yep. So
along with Spencer Gay, there's a whole host of drivers that are making their pit stops right now.
So the fuel strategy and everything else is coming into play here. We've got some drivers that look like their strategies are going to cut this race into thirds. So pitting here on lap number 34 of our scheduled 100 here tonight. We'll head back up front, and Alan Warnicki is down on the apron. He's going to bring that number 72 machine down pit road. So all of our drivers right now heading down to pit road to get fuel and tires. Continue to kind of watch to see how this thing plays out. The green flag stops are underway here tonight in the Flexible Freight Solutions ARCA Series. Again, we're here on championship night, so these pit stops are going to be huge.
Yeah, watching this exit off of pit road, and it was getting pretty dicey there. Jake and Garrett Kinder were running side by side around there on the apron. Wasn't sure if they were going to be able to pull that off or not, but they did. Now they're all grouped together here as they completed their pit stops.
As we cycle through this green flag stops here, Alan Warnicki is going to come off the pit road hugely. It looks like Mickey Eison's going to be behind him as well. We'll continue to kind of let some things sort out here. Man, what a awesome race here tonight from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, especially here on championship night. We have stayed green the entire time. We are on lap number 36 of our scheduled 100 here tonight. Alan Warnicki is our going to be, well, he is regaining the lead here. Looks like Jesse Necula right now is going to be sitting back there in second position as he pitted about 4 laps before our leaders. Mickey Ison's going to be back there in third. Garrett Kinder up in fourth. And Chuck Big Leg Phelps in fifth right now. So there's a little bit of a hornet's nest going on.
And Jake Ellingson and the 32 get together. No caution was thrown.
Everybody keeps their car straight here.
Not good for the 27. Currently runs in 9th place. Him and the 32 got together near the start-finish line and got tangled up and ran each other down into the grass on the infield. He's going to drop Jake Ellingson out of the top 10. Finds himself 11 seconds behind our leader.
Tough break there for our early leader of the race and our pole sitter tonight. But right now, Alan Wernicke's going to enjoy a 1.7-second lead over Jesse Necula. Big Isaac back in third. Garrett Kinder is going to be in fourth place. Running out of top 5 is Charles Phelps. Todd Schott, one of our other championship fourth, running sixth position right now. So a lot of racing left here to go as we're coming up on lap number 40 as we've been green the entire way here tonight.
You know, I feel like I haven't been out here for a Friday night race in a year or something like that. I mean, it seems like it's been a long time. Missed several of these races, but it's good to see Jesse Necula out here. Haven't really seen him around a whole lot. I was noticing that Joaquin Mesa, I haven't seen him around too often either. He's not out here tonight, but I was just thinking about these guys earlier today that haven't seen a whole lot on the track. So good to see Jesse out here.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the mainstays in a lot of these series, and you know, life happens, things take over, but it's good to see some of these guys back out here. Good to see Justin Necula and out here running and having himself a good night. As we look back to the field here a little bit, our biggest mover of the race right now is Garrett Kinder in the number 13 machine, up 14 spots from where he started up in the fourth position. He's got a mirror full of Chuck Baker back in the fifth position right now. We go back and continue to look at the field here as our other championship driver who's just not had a chance to catch up yet. Charles Stevens Jr. right now running in 20th position, 21, almost 22 seconds back of our leader right now. So still hoping for that caution to bunch this field back up. But man, Jamie, this thing's got a green flag look to it.
Yeah, it sure does. I don't really want to jinx it, but I might have to eat my words from earlier. Said probably wasn't likely they'd go to whole distance under green, but the longer this goes, you know, the more spread out these guys get, lessens the chances of cautions dramatically. So this very well may end up being one of those green to checkered races. They've done it before, but 100 laps is a lot to ask. So we will see how this plays out.
As we are on lap number 44 of our schedule, one of them here this evening, Flexible Freight Solutions Championship night. Alan Wernicke continues to lead now. He's surged out for a 2-second lead. Mickey Isaac is running back in third position. Todd Schott in 7th position. As we just kind of noted, Charles Stevens Jr. back there in the 20th position. So, Alan Wernicke has been strong all season. It doesn't surprise me here on championship night that he's showing how strong the number 17 machine is.
Yeah, absolutely. Really putting together a solid run here tonight. And you know, for as far back as Charles Stevens is, I mean, he has done a really good job tonight too. He's been able to stay on the lead lap. I mean, he's 22 seconds behind the leader, but I mean, honestly, he's only lost 3 seconds from where he started, because he was pretty much 18 seconds back after the initial start of the race. So even though he's stuck way back there, if he gets a caution, this thing isn't over yet for Charles Stevens.
As we see now, Mickey Ison has moved that 01 machine up into second position. Got around Jesse Necula. So 2 of our championship 4 running 1-2. The gap between the 2 is 2.5 seconds right now. Again, Todd Schott running back in 7th position, 7 seconds back of our leader. Our 4th championship driver here this evening, Charles Stevens, running back in 20th position, 22.5 seconds back.
Yeah, Charles Stevens is pretty much mirroring the lap times of the leader. Maybe 1/100 of a second off. So, you know, again, if he gets a caution, he still has a chance in this race. Not a lot of side-by-side action going on right now. I mean, this thing really does have a green flag look to it. As Alan Wernicke continues to stretch that lead out, now out to 2.6 seconds of Mickey Ison in second position. Yeah, this is turning into a dominating performance for Alan Wernicke.
Great race put on by these ARCA guys here this evening. As we have been green the entire time here this evening as we're coming up on the halfway point, lap number 50. Very impressive drive here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Back in 9th position right now, up 10 spots from where he started. 11 spots now, moved up into 8th position. Josh Oswald in the number 17 machine, up 12 spots from where he started. So still some big movers here. And our pole sitter and early leader of this race, Jake Owensson, right now running back in 12th position. 11 seconds back of the leader, running very good lap times right now. Back up front, check in on our leader, Alan Wernicke. Continues to stretch this lead out, JB, up to almost 3 seconds now.
He's almost in another time zone from the rest of this field. He is checked out as he gets around the 69 of Spencer Gay to put him another lap down.
One more set of green flag stops here, I'd imagine somewhere around lap 66, as long as we stay under green. We're on lap number 53 of our scheduled 100 here tonight. Alan Wernicke is putting on a show here tonight.
Absolutely. And it looks like we have about 13 laps to go to get to that lap 66 mark. We should see pit road become a very busy place once we get to that point.
Some of these other playoff drivers are going to have to start thinking about their strategy and how they can make up some of these failures right now. These guys are just losing time to our leader. Todd Schott is falling back to 9th position at this point in time. And Charles Stevens Jr. continues to run up to 18th position,
18.
so you know he's picked up a couple spots here, but like you said, JD, he's really going to need a caution to get back into the field. these laps are winding down at this point in time. So some of these drivers are really going to start thinking about, Mickey Isaac and Todd Schott. Short pit this, try to make up some time on some new tires or something, because it's going to take something different in order to beat this number 72 machine.
Absolutely.
But as we're going to talk through some of those things and everything that's happening, of course, this is championship night here tonight, and all of this couldn't have been done without Dave Jones and Flexible Freight Solutions. So got to take a look at the number 10 machine here tonight. And a lot of the great sponsors that make the ARCA series go. From the original Rebels League, everybody that supports the original Rebels League, but especially Flexible Freight Solutions that came on as a title sponsor this year. And here at us at Goat Locker Racing, we've had the privilege to be able to call these races and have a lot of fun. Definitely appreciate everything that David Jones does, and especially for sponsoring this series this year. It's going to look really good on that championship belt. Whoever gets it here tonight, to have that Flexible Freight Solutions on.
Absolutely. I mean, that's one cool piece of hardware. So whoever does pull this off tonight has got to feel really good. About getting that. I'm sure they'll love to be able to show it off.
Check back in on Alan Reck, the leader here. He continues to step away from the field. He is now almost up 3.7 seconds position. As he is, like you said, Jake, I mean, he is in a different zip code, time zone. He is just gone.
Yeah, I didn't feel like zip code really illustrated enough to how far out he is. So that's why I went with time zone, because he is gone. Although 69 Spencer Gay is, granted he's laps down, but he's starting to put some pressure here to try to get around Alan Warnecki. So Alan might be dropping off just a tad, but he still continues to build his lead over Mickey Isaac, and that's really all that matters. Doesn't matter what these lap cars are doing, but just it does kind of show that he is dropping off a little bit here.
Continue to watch Alan Warnecki put up here a little bit and see how some of our other drivers are doing tonight. Charles Stevens Jr. right now in the 18th position. Again, I'm just hoping and praying for a caution right now, but I don't see one anywhere out on the field. As these guys continue to race up through the field. Josh Jedoff pulled up to the positions from the inside as he's making a move on Todd Schott. Todd Schott is starting to fall back into the field. He is back to 10th position right now, Todd Schott is. So starting to show a little bit on the long run. The car is losing some speed over the competition. Take a look at push pop 99 from Brandon Wallace. So we should start to see some of our drivers come down pit road as we get into that cycle right now.
Yeah, it is probably a few laps away from getting where they want to be, but it is definitely getting close. And if you wanted to maybe try to short pit and try to take advantage of some tires to make up some ground on Alan Warnecki, now is probably when you want to go ahead and make that stop. And it looks like Charles Stevens is coming off pit road right now, so he has made his stop.
Again, you're going to do something a little bit different. Try to make this ground. Mickey Isaac still 3.7 seconds back in the leader. At any point in time, we should start to see our leaders come down pit road.
Yeah, the 21 of Michael Morrison just peeled off and headed to pit road. I believe he had just gotten passed by Alan Warnecki to put him a lap down. So, once that happens, you definitely should just go ahead and hit pit road and get the service done.
Alan Wernicke stay out on the track here. We're on lap number 65. We're scheduled 100 here tonight. Again, we are going to crown a champion here tonight in the Flexible Freight Solutions Market Series. We've seen one round of green flag stops, and we're getting ready to start cycling through our second round of green flag stops here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. He has pulled out to a 4-second lead over Mickey Isaac at this point in time. Really surprised that we haven't seen Mickey come down pit road.
Right. I think Mickey's missing an opportunity here to try to take advantage, but looks like he's content to just keep running out there and hope that a caution comes out, I guess. I imagine if he's, when Alan Wernicke heads to pit road, he will follow suit.
Yeah, but you know what they say. I mean, you can't do what the leader does, or you're just going to keep following the leader.
That's right.
You got to do something different here.
Not going to knock off a 4-second lead by just doing what he does.
No, absolutely not. These drivers have really shown here tonight what a strong series this is. The caliber of drivers that we have in this series as well. So we've green the entire time here this evening as we're coming up on lap number 67. Been green flag the entire time. We've seen one full cycle of green flag stops. We're on the second cycle right now. Looks like Alan Wernicke and a couple people are going to run it a little bit long here, but Mickey Isaac brought his car down pit lane. So we'll see
which is really good that he finally did do it, because Alan Wernicke is still continuing to make well, no, he's going to bring it down now. I guess once he figured out that Mickey Isaac brought to pit road, he figured he better go ahead and get down too, so that he doesn't lose more of his lead than he has to. And Jacob Ellingson, he had already come in and made his stop. He's now worked his way back into the top 10. A good recovery from him after the incident with that Jason Matthew, after they had gotten together.
Just continue to watch Alan Wernicke come off the pit road here. We'll see where everything cycles out as we are in the middle of green flag stops again here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Everybody from this point forward will be able to make it the entire way. So, I don't know, Jamie. I mean, this thing got 30 laps left to go. It's got that green flag look to it.
It sure does. You know, the only thing I would say is you got guys that are on a little bit different tire strategies. So some people are waiting a little bit longer to pitch. Now you got guys with fresh tires that are going to be closing in. You know, get high rates of closing speed going on. That kind of breeds cautions in itself. So still, we haven't seen it yet, but we still could get a couple yellows here before this thing is all said and done.
So right now, it's Justin Nekula battling here. Clears him. He's got those 7-lap fresh tires. Nekula really able to make a lot of time there by pitting early. Gap back to Mickey Isaac is 3.1 seconds, so Mickey Isaac able to make up some time there. Almost a full second on the leader, but Jamie, I mean, that's just not going to be enough.
Not under 30 laps to go, and not as strong as Alan Wernicke's been running. At this point, Mickey Isaac would really need something to happen to our leader, like he gets himself into the wall or something like that that hurts the car and gives him an opportunity to make up some ground, because fast as Alan Wernicke's been, nobody in this field is going to run him down.
No, absolutely not. I mean, he has definitely shown that 72 car here this season is the car to beat. I mean, it's just put on a clinic here tonight. As we saw, Jake Ellingson lead early for those first 27, 28 laps there. But, Alan Wernicke was able to take care of his tires and his car, move up into the lead, and from that point forward, he has been absolutely lights out.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to put this championship away in style for sure.
Right now, everyone's moving the races. Adam Lane's number 52 car, he's moved himself into fourth position. So he's up 15 spots from where he started. Eric Kendrick continues to be another one of those cars that's going to be moving here tonight. Sitting in fifth position, number 13 machine up 13 spots from where he had started. Josh Jed Oswald in number 17 up to 12th position, up 11 spots from where he started. And at 32, which we've kind of cataloged a couple of different times, Jason Matthew up 11 spots in 13th position. Charles Stevens Jr. continues to pick off a couple positions here and a couple positions there. He's up to 17th. 26 laps to go. His championship hopes are quickly fading.
Absolutely. Although he does have several positions kind of within reach here. He could definitely get himself up to 14th if he keeps going at the rate he is.
Laps here to go on championship night. That's the Freight Solutions ARCA Series. Been a great season thus far. This will be a capstone on a great season for a lot of these drivers here tonight. But again, Alan Wernicke all season long has shown that that 72 car is going to be, I don't want to say the favorite to win the championship, but one of the strongest cars in the field all season long. And he is proving again here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him earlier. I believe he was running probably, I think he was in the top 4. He was running 4th, just really biding his time, taking care of the car, taking care of the tires. He was able to run the leader down at about the 30 lap mark, past Jake Ellingson to take over the lead. And ever since he got to the front, that car really came to life, and he just has been dominant ever since. He continues to pull away now on Jesse Nekula out to over a 2-second lead over him. Although Mickey Isaac has kind of closed the gap a little bit. He's about 2.9 seconds back, which is still a long way to go with only about 22 laps to go here.
Yeah, Mickey Isaac has been able to close that gap down before. This sequence of green flag stops happened. He was about 4 seconds back, and now he's 2.9. He's picking up a little bit here and there. I don't think it's not going to be nearly enough to get up there and challenge Alan Wernicke for the race win here by championship. Mickey Isaac continuing to show that 01 is very strong. Jesse Nekula, we got to give a shout out to him in that 54 machine. Having a strong night here tonight, running in the 4th position. Adam Lane's running back there in the 4th position. Eric Kendrick in 5th. Check in on one of the other championship drivers here tonight, which is Todd Schott, running back in the 8th position. Double zero machine. We saw him up front battling a little bit there earlier. Just falling back. Jake Ellingson continues to try to work his way back up to the field here. He's working himself up in the 9th position. He's challenging Todd Schott from the 8th position. Our other championship Ford driver here tonight, Charles Stevens Jr., has now made his way up to 16th position. 21 laps left to go. Still begging for that caution to come out.
Yeah, he's probably trying to call in all kinds of favors right now to get that, because as far back as he is running in the 16th spot, a caution coming out with 5 laps to go is probably not going to do him one bit of good. He needs to have some laps that he can get out there and try to, again, move up and then probably get another late caution once he's within striking distance. But still can't say enough about the job he's done. He's really managed this race well. Again, still don't know why it is that he started from the pits, but he's maintained really everything he lost doing that, and has picked his way up to 16th. Still comfortable to not go a lap down here, but I wouldn't fall too much further back to Alan Wonecki, or you're liable to be having to fend him off of getting around you.
As we look back at the Isaac now running in second position here. This is about 2.9 seconds back. Eric Kinder has moved his way up to the third position now. So he is going to be our biggest mover of the race right now, running in third position, up 15 spots from the 18th running. Just falling back to fourth. Adam Lange up 14 spots from the restart in the fifth position. We've talked about Chuck Edward Phelps a couple of different times here tonight, running in the sixth position. Jake Ellingson is running solid in the eighth position right now. So he continues to kind of pick his way back up into the field. Josh Jed Oswald in ninth position. Jason Matthew is going to round out our top 10 here tonight. As one of our championship 4 drivers here tonight, Todd Schott is falling back to the 11th position.
Yeah, and Todd Schott, we saw him earlier running third, fourth. So not sure what happened to him to get him behind and losing ground now to the leaders, because he was definitely strong in the early going. Maybe a bad pit stop, or maybe just a bad entry on the pit lane might have set him back. It looks like there's another car. There's a car heading down pit lane right now. I couldn't quite catch that number.
15 laps left here to go to decide our champion here in the Freight Solutions ARCA Series. Alan Wonecki continues to lead, and he's now really starting to stretch that lead out. He's almost 3.5 seconds over Mickey Isaac in second position, and a little over 5 seconds back to Garrett Kinder in third. Jesse Neckler running in fourth. And Adam Lange continues to pick his way up through the field, as him and Jesse Neckler are battling it out for fourth and fifth position.
Yeah, good battle there for that the top 5 between these two. Chuck Phelps is about 3 seconds back from that battle, running in 6th. But good solid run for him. That's a nice way to celebrate the Marine Corps birthday that was on November 10th. I know he was happy about that, probably still hungover.
Yeah, and if you know, as we said earlier, too, I think we're running Xfinity or whatever, but yeah, if you know anybody that ever served in the Marine Corps, you absolutely 100% sure knew that November 10th was their birthday. So they went to Walmart, bought out all the crowns, and had themselves a hell of a feast.
Yeah, I bet they even splurged and got that 64 pack. I don't even know if that's a big one anymore. I just remember when I was a kid, man, that 64 pack, that was like gold right there.
It was.
I think that was about the biggest it came back then, and it even had that racer on the, or not a racer, the sharpener on the back. Man, if you had that 64 pack, you were cool. You had more colors than you knew what to do with.
That's true. Well, the Marines always knew what to do with them. Eat them. But Alan Wonecki continues to lead the race here tonight. Been a very strong performance out of the number 72 machine, as he's up 3.6 seconds over Mickey Isaac, another one of our championship 4 here tonight. Mickey Isaac, I mean, well, he hasn't had quite the pace to get up there and battle Alan Wonecki. He has had a lot of speed here tonight, and good to see him battling up front. Todd Schott, another one of our championship 4, running back in 11th position right now. Charles Stevens Jr., I mean, given the odds put against him and everything like that, continues to pick his way through the field, and he is moving into the top 15 right now. So I think tonight is going to be, for that 88 machine, one of those, what if and could if nights.
Oh, absolutely. He is fought and fought and fought, all night. 10 laps to go. he should be able to hold this off and stay on the lead lap. But a great job by him to salvage poor start. I mean, really, I don't even know what to call it. Again, I don't understand why he started from the pits, but you know, to pull a top 15 out when you started in the pits on a race that's gone green, don't want to jinx it. It's not quite checkers yet, but I mean, this whole race has been green to this point. I mean, this is a small miracle that he's not multiple laps down at this point.
Yeah, I mean, just a hell of a performance out of that 88 machine, and a hell of a performance all year long. We here at Go Locker Racing are huge fans of Charleston Jr. that 88 machine. So, you know, tough start to the night here tonight. Had to serve that penalty, and again, not sure why he started from the pits. But he has battled and battled and battled. This is definitely going to be one of those what-if nights for that 88. Definitely proud of the season he's had for sure. But we'll go back up front and check in on the leader of Alan Winnecke. He continues to maintain about a 3.6 second lead over Mickey Isaac. Garrett Kinder continues to run in third position. Adam Lange in fourth, and Jesse Nicola is going to round out the top five here tonight. Haven't had a chance to call the number of that 114, Travis Weaver, but having himself a good night here in sixth position as well.
Yep. And
go ahead.
Speaking of starting from the pits, we got a Mama Ellingson sighting in the stream. I'm guessing she's probably on her phone, possibly on the way back, way home from Pagan's Ward. And Papa Ellingson is in here as well. So hopefully everything went well with Pagan's thing tonight. Sorry you guys missed Jake taking the pole here. I guess that really sounds bad, but winning the pole here in the championship race. He led the first, 26, 27 laps, something like that.
Yep.
They're still at the banquet. Okay.
Oh.
So they must be kind of boring. Pagan's probably already got her awards, and they're having to suffer through everybody else. So they've now tuned into our broadcast.
Nice.
Glad to have them.
Absolutely.
Maybe you can hold your phones up and let everybody at the banquet follow along and pick up some new followers.
As Jake Ellingson right now is running back in ninth position. And again, a banner night for that number 27 machine as he took the pole here this evening, led the first 26, 27 laps, through a cycle of, a couple pit stops now. He's really been able to maintain that top 10 car. So I really think it continues to be a banner night for Jake Ellingson.
Yeah, even more than, winning the pole and leading all those laps at the beginning of the race. I'm really impressed with the job he's done since the incident. He didn't let that deter him. We've seen in the past where things like that, he's allowed to just snowball and get a situation completely out of control to the point that he has to just leave the race. So, there was no caution when that happened. He lost a lot of time to leaders, fell back to like 12th or something like that, but he has battled back all night. We've seen him get back to as high as 8th, and just, good, solid run for Jake tonight, as we are with 2 laps to go here.
Yep, about a lap and a half as we speak right now. As we see Alan Winnecke coming down the back stretch here, down through turns 3 and 4. Anxiously awaiting that white flag to wave, which means there's going to be no overtime, no nothing. This thing is going to finish out from green flag to checker here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. But Alan Winnecke takes the white flag here on championship night. Flexible Freight Solutions ARCA Series. He's got a very comfortable 3.7 second lead over Mickey Isaac. So really all he needs to do is keep that car on the track, and he will be the champion this season.
Yeah, great run for Alan tonight. Good guy, well deserving. Just a strong performance. This was a good old-fashioned butt kicking he gave the field tonight.
Surely was, and that is it, folks. Alan Winnecke is going to win the race here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and he's going to take home the championship So congratulations to Alan Wernicke and the number 72 machine on a fantastic season. Another win here tonight, and of course the championship belt heading to Andover, Minnesota, wherever the hell that is.
Great job, Alan. Great job.
Outstanding performance here from him tonight. Hopefully he gets a chance to celebrate here before he gets absolutely annihilated by the field. But just an outstanding run from him here tonight as he poses for the cameras. Apparently, no burnouts, no nothing. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Alan. Fire! I see the fire in the tailpipes. Let her rip. There we go. Oh, there comes Jake Ellingson with the right front. Just all sorts of jacked up on that thing. And hopefully these boys give him a chance to actually celebrate here because what a season and what a way to cap off the season here with a win here tonight. Alan Wernicke, our Flexible Freight Solutions ARCA Series champion.
And the melee is on.
Yep, they gave him a little bit of time.
Yeah, that was good.
JB, I don't know if you noticed or not, but Garrett Kinder finished in third position, so we actually got to talk to him.
I know. I had to talk to him in the waiting room after the Xfinity race, too. I've had enough for tonight.
Well, as Alan Wernicke continues to celebrate here, I think we should do things in a little bit backwards order. We'll get to him last here tonight.
Yeah,
let
absolutely.
the champion celebrate. But let's go ahead and grab a hold of Garrett Kinder, our third place finisher.
Sounds good.
Hey, Garrett, it's Pat and Jamie up at the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Well, I mean, damn good run for you here tonight in that number 13 machine. I mean, you started way back in the field, picked off 15 spots to get up to a podium finish, man. As not sure if you're trying to do burnouts or what you're trying to do right now.
I was just trying to get to pavement. My car's a little messed up, Pat.
But it was a great run here, man. And I know you've been in and out of the ARCA series all season long, man. But good to see you have a solid finish here tonight. So take us through the race here tonight and how you brought it home in third.
Man, I didn't really get a whole lot of chances to practice. Course session was kind of messed up to start, but I love these cars. You know, I wanted to get in here, race the last race of the season, but not really affecting the playoff drivers. So started in the back, gave myself a EOL to start the race, and just said, all right, I'm going to try and work my way up and see how far I make it. And made it up to third, so can't complain too much. Car felt pretty good tonight. If you cooked that right front too early, that you'd have a bad time. But as long as you took care of it, you could kind of hang it out and let that rear end kind of step out just a touch and get a really good drive off, especially that middle line through 3 and 4 on old tires. It was a blast. It was a great racing. I mean, green flag run from start to finish. You can't beat that. You know, these guys have put shows on throughout the entire season, so I really didn't expect anything less. Even with a 24 car field, you know, that's one of the larger championship race fields that we've had in any of the series that we've put up so far in previous seasons. So big shout out to all these guys coming out, actually getting behind the wheel, racing it out, and having a good time with it, man. This is a blast.
Hey, Garrett, man, congratulations on a good, solid run here tonight to finish this season off. I don't really have any questions about the race, but maybe you can answer this for us if you have any knowledge of it. We know that Charles Stevens was given an EOL to start the race. Charles Stevens being one of our playoff drivers here tonight. Any idea why he started from the pits?
I think his computer was trying to crap out on him. Said he was getting like 15 frames a second at the drop of or whenever it was time to grid up. So pretty lucky just to get out there at all. But glad to see him get out there and run a little bit. Looks like he worked his way up quite a bit as well. But unfortunate for him that he was having some equipment malfunctions early on.
Oh, there you go. At least we've shed some light on that. And he really did have a really good recovery after starting from the pits. He was able to stay on the lead lap for the whole night, which, man, that was impressive, and made his way up to 11th. I mean, if he would have ever gotten that caution, there's a possibility we could have had a different race here tonight. But
total different ball game for sure. That's amazing to start from the pits and stay on the lead lap. That's something that not a whole lot of people could do. I bet you was out there sending it a lot, and I'm glad to see him up there and get a halfway decent finish after a crappy start.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, congratulations to you, Garrett, for a great top 3 finish. Anybody you need to thank? Shout out sponsors.
Well, I've got a list of them, so I hope you're ready. I got to thank, of course, Kenny
Yeah, it
Farm
was
and
great
Race for
talking
coming
to
on
you
board.
tonight here, Garrett, and we'll talk to you some other time. No,
That's
go
about
ahead.
Ratchet Speed Shop, of course, Big Frig Coolers, Cross 5 Cattle Coolers. If y'all want to keep your stuff hot, keep your stuff cold for cheaper and for longer than anybody else, go hit up Big Frig Coolers. And if you're into the agricultural stuff, got a ranch, run some cattle, and you need a cooler to keep your vaccinations cool and warm whenever you need them, look up Cross 5 Cattle Coolers over at Big Frig as well. Got to thank Wolfpack Racing, all those guys over there, Ray and everybody over there. They're just some great people to be around and great people to know, and they get you in touch with some pretty cool people. And of course, got to thank all my teammates over at Reaper Racing, and of course, thank y'all up in the booth. Y'all do a great job up here, and I like going back and watching these. It's a good time. Thank Brandon for kind of keeping this thing rolling as well as he has all season. It's really been a phenomenal thing to watch. And of course, got to thank the league as a whole, and once again, all these drivers out here in the field that came out here and wheeled it tonight out here at Vegas. It was a heck of a good time.
Yeah, man. Well, it's you guys put on a hell of a show, and this is a hell of a series. And again, I will kind of echo the same comments, man. I mean, the original Rebels and everything that happens over here, a lot of fun. But congratulations on a strong finish here in the ARCA series, Garrett. And I'm sure we're going to talk to you real soon here in the future.
I hope so. I guess I better shout out the champ too. Big shout out to Alan for bringing home the dub tonight and getting that championship.
Yes, sir. All right, Garrett. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
All right.
Let's go ahead and grab a hold of our second place finisher, Mickey Isaac here. Hey, Mickey, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how about me?
Well, Mickey, I mean, a strong run out of that 01 machine here tonight. I don't think any of us could have predicted this thing was going to go from green to checker all the way through 2 cycles of green flag stops here. So, I mean, take us, one, congratulations on finishing second here tonight, but take us through your night here tonight and how that 01 was handling.
Well, I mean, it was doing pretty good. Of course, that one burned tires up early, so I kind of fell back to 4th or 5th. And I was just hoping to keep everyone, in the playoffs within a second and a half, 2 seconds max. Then after that first green flag stop, I noticed he got a little jump on me, and then I was all alone there for a good stretch, like no drafting partners at all. So he just kept pulling away.
All right, Mickey, congratulations on a second place finish. Great run here tonight. I know you got to be disappointed to come up just a little bit short here for this championship, but all in all, great season for you. Great run tonight. Short of getting a caution, I mean, was there anything else that you possibly could have done to catch Allen? I mean, he seemed to be on a different level.
No, I couldn't caught him without a caution there after, say, lap 40. If it went caution free from then on, I knew I was ahead.
Well, Mickey, again, I know you're disappointed, but hey, man, great run tonight. Great second place finish. Anybody you need to thank? Shout out sponsors.
Yeah, of course, we want to appreciate Flexible Freight Solutions for sponsoring all this. You guys in the booth, even my wife over here watching TikTok. I just appreciate everybody.
Well, man, a strong season, Mickey. Great to be able to call the races each and every week with you in it. A lot of great races here this evening. So, again, congratulations on just a super season all year long, and looking forward to seeing you back out on the track here soon.
Yeah, I think the ARC class is part of my favorite cars. I actually had the tank a little eye rating earlier and got into it with a try-hard right off the rip. So, but it is what it is.
Yes, sir. Well, again, a great season, Mickey. A great night here tonight, and looking forward to getting you back out on the track next season and battling for more wins and more championships.
Looking forward to it, guys.
All righty, there's Mickey Isaac there, and so let's go ahead and grab a hold of our champion here tonight, Alan Wernicke in that number 72 machine.
All right.
Hey, Alan, it's Pat and Jamie up at the booth. You got a copy?
10-4, I got you guys.
Well, try not to sound too excited, champ.
It's quiet time here in the house, but it's party time in the race room.
All right, fair enough. We'll give you that one. Well, one, man, you put on an absolute dominant performance here tonight. Put on a clinic. Jake Ellingson got the pole here this evening, led those first 20, 25, 26 laps, and then it looked like you were saving your car there. And then from the moment you took the lead, you just absolutely sent sail. So, one, congratulations, champ, on just a phenomenal season and bringing home the championship. But take us through your night here tonight and tell us, how were you just that dominant here tonight?
I gotta thank Jake, teammate at Salty Dogs. He quite a bit of practice with me earlier this week, and obviously it helped both of us. It just kind of helped me familiarize myself with the tire wear and where the fall off is, and kind of where to save on the track.
Awesome, man. Alan, congratulations on pulling off this championship. Great season for you. Great run here tonight. Man, I really don't have anything to ask you. I mean, everything's been said. Anybody you need to thank? Shout out sponsors.
I got a couple sponsors, couple shout outs. First off, the admins of the original Racing League, Brandon, Griff, Kai, all the guys that are putting in time behind the scenes. Doesn't go unnoticed. We all see it and we all appreciate it. Salty Dog teammates, Davey and Jake. And then tonight I did have a live spotter, Dustin Buck, which helped out a ton, not having to look at tire temps and get the splits from the guys behind me. And the biggest thing for me mid-race was calling out lap times, just so I know I wasn't losing time and I wasn't pushing the car. So that's super nice. And then Smeal Race designs for painting the car this year. That's all I got. And then no, that's not true. Goat Locker Racing, you guys killed it all year, and I appreciate it.
Well, man, we appreciate it, man. We had a lot of fun calling the races this year and watching you get out there and win races. And I can't no better champion than you here to bring it home for Flexible Freight Solutions, to bring home the belt. There to Minnesota. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with it, and I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun celebrating this championship. But congratulations to you on a hard-fought season and a hard-fought champion. And I know it's quiet time at the house, so I'm not going to try to raise my voice too much. But man, get out there and celebrate, man. These are hard to come by.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it. Maybe I'll see you guys in the Xfinity races when I step up next year. We'll see.
Sounds like a plan, my friend. Congratulations, champ. And looking forward to seeing you back out on the track next season and defending this championship.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
All right,
man, what the hell? I don't give a shit if it is quiet at time. Oh, wait a minute. Family. Sorry, family. It's a family show. Man, I just won a championship. My neighbors are going to hear about it.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, congratulations to Alan, man. Great season for him. Great championship. He's a great guy. He's going to be a great representative for this series as a champion. So, can't wait to see him move up into Xfinity. Probably should have already done that by now, but yeah, that's all right. Get him up there next season. It'll be really fun to race against him over there. So, look, classic dude. Great race tonight. Doesn't get any better than that. No cautions. 100 laps, start to finish. This is a great job by everybody. So, what a way to send off the ARCA series for this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will echo it one more time. It's not easy to win races. It is definitely not easy to win championships. And to be able to do what Alan Wernicke has done all season long, I mean, he should take a lot of pride in that. And like you said, Jamie, he's going to be a great representative of the series and all those things. And I can't wait to race with him in the Xfinity series as well. So, but for us, here at Goat Locker Racing, we've had a blast calling this ARCA series over the last, 2 seasons now. And so good to crown another champion here tonight. And as we look forward here, we will be behind the wheels of those Rebel trucks one last time here at Las Vegas Speedway on Sunday night. See if we can't get Goat Locker Racing one more win before we close out that series. And then things kind of start to shift around a little bit, but we'll keep everybody up to speed. But from everybody here at Goat Locker Racing, we want to send a huge thank you out to all the series sponsors, especially Flexible Freight Solutions for coming on board and sponsoring this series all season long. The original Rebels for putting this on. All the different people that come into play with it. We've had an absolute blast with it, and wish the best for the ARCA series moving forward as we move in a couple different directions here. But be sure to stay tuned in on the Goat Locker Racing Network. We're going to have a lot of fun on Sunday coming up, and then a lot of new things coming up here shortly. So thanks to everybody that tuned in all Friday night long here, and we'll see you on Sunday.